the After Weight Pile Show, starring Rocky Strong. Strong family up in here. Strong family up in here. You already know what it is, boys. Let's go. We ain't playing no games. Fresh off the weight pile. Feeling pretty decent. Got a good cardio day in. I went light again today, boys. I just did push-ups and the elliptical. I didn't do all the extras. Excuse me while I blow my nose. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Sorry, y'all. Whoa, look at that. We ain't got the mic hooked up and we're tilted a slight bit because we have the charger on. Yeah, buddy. Fell asleep, took a nap today, and didn't charge my phone. So we ran light on battery. Died in the gym. The phone did. Katie Frizzle, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. I think today we're going to finish up the last little bit of Tahiti Twist, I think. Tonight we are. After I put this Snoop Dogg to bed. Got a little bit of Snoop Dogg left that I ground up earlier. We're going to put that Snoop Dogg away and then partaking a little bit of medicine here tonight. Went and picked my son up today. We had a pretty long live this morning if y'all didn't catch it. Got the tomato plants coming along swimmingly. Couldn't get them outside today. Unfortunately, it was raining and sprinkling and stuff, and you don't want that. Give bacteria. You can introduce bacteria and other things you don't want. Bad things that you don't want on your plants. So, yeah. We kept them out the rain today. I hate keeping them inside all day because we don't really have like a super good light system. And look at this one. He kind of looks like he just ain't, you know what I mean? It might be a mutation. A Professor X. Might be a Professor X mutation. I don't know what's going on with that tomato. Blue tomato. Oh, and we broke the other screen that we had. So now it's got like 2 broken pieces of screen shoved down in there to keep it from pulling through. Bubathan? Bubathan? Butane? Damn, that's a tough one, man. It looks like Ethan with a bub. Bub Ethan. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Much appreciated. We're just kicking it back at the shack. Just got back from the gym. Had a pretty good calisthenics day. Kinda. We definitely been taking it light the last couple of days on calisthenics, but I'm trying to get myself back. I took a big nap today. I think we napped for like 2 hours or so today. Bub Ethan. Got you, brother. Tanya Storms, thanks for stopping in. We're just kicking it here after the weight pile. We had a pretty good workout today. Long day again. Had to get up super early, go pick up my son, got back, did a little bit of dishes. I think I dislocated my finger. This knuckle right here, the last little knuckle, this one, I think I dislocated it. I'm pretty sure I was telling my wife, I think, my old lady, that my finger's double jointed there. I used to be able to like bend that part of my finger without bending this knuckle, you know, the middle one. But something's definitely wrong with it, man. And when I say it hurts, I ain't usually like a punk, you know, when it comes to stuff that hurts like that. And that jewel was like spraying, burning, super painful. I'd say on like a 7, dog. Like out of 10, that jewel was bumping. Starting to lose my thumbnail too. Thought we was going to be able to keep it, but it felt like I straight up dislocated it, man. Is what it felt like. Billy Westerner. Good to see you, brother. Felt like I straight up dislocated that jewel right there. I bent it and pushed on it and pulled on it, and I mean, I did everything I could think of to try to get it to stop hurting, and something's wrong with it, man. The old lady said go to the doctor. What? Wesley Mitchell. I hope you've seen the post I made just before I got up in here. I made a post from the post office. Sorry it's taking so long. I showed up to the post office twice to send this stuff this week. And both times they were closed for lunch. The one time, I just drove by because I was there too early. I was over that way already. I was trying to get stamps and stuff. I couldn't get them, so I got my father-in-law to scoop me up some stamp, or to give me some of his stamps that he had. Threw some stamps on those bad boys and got them out to Glamis and Wesley Mitchell. I still got to do a package for Corrupt. Get him his stickers. I don't know. I'd have to go count them up. I still got stickers left. If anybody wanted them, I still got some stickers left. Easter had me feeling like, like the mail wasn't going to move anyway. I got a little bit complacent, and then when I did get by there to get stamps and stuff, like, they were closed, like I said, for lunch. From 12 to 1. It must be nice. Close the whole joint down. Like, I don't know why you just don't like phase out. Like, one person goes to lunch and then the next person goes to lunch. Why everybody got to go to lunch at the same time? I don't know. Feeling pretty good. Nice outside. It was like 70s today. My son said he had a pretty decent time. The dude that he was shadowing was pretty cool. He got in a little bit of trouble because, not my son, but the dude, they have to write down what they're going to do for the weekend, like what their activities for the weekend plan is. And he said something like dry scooping protein, watching my roommate sleep, and a couple other things, like kind of like being funny, like smart ass kind of answers, And I guess dude got called out for it. Like, hey man, we think this is a joke. Why are you showing this dude you got a shadow, and now you gonna do stupid stuff like that? I guess like he really got dressed down for it, is what my son said. But Storm, good to see you. And then glad you caught it. I know you was disappointed you missed the morning live. I'm glad you caught this live. So, but yeah, he said that they had great food. Dude said it was like a good day for him to be there for that weekend or whatever. It was a good lunch day and stuff. But they got fed 3 times. They could eat whatever they want. He said it was like a slew of proteins, like meats and stuff. And so you could have sat there and just ate. Meat there if you want. Pause. No Diddy if you wanted to. Which that's what I would have been all about it. Yeah, Billy. We went up to Annapolis. Just saying, we did. With my son. Took him up there to the Naval Academy. He kicked it with a dude all weekend, like, pretty much a day. I picked him up this morning, took him back, dropped him off at his house. So, yeah, he said it was a pretty cool experience. Now he really wants to go, man. Like, he really wants to go to the Naval Academy now. And it's hard to get into the Naval Academy. It's even hard to get in from the Virginia area because, like, this is where a lot of military's, based and stationed. So a lot of their kids are already set on that path. When they're like 5 years old, they're already starting to get them ready for going to the Naval Academy. You know what I mean? I told them it's not impossible, bro. You gotta do what you need to do to get in there, man. Do the things that people are saying that you need to have on your application, on your resume, to make it look nice for them to want you to come there, which he's doing a lot of stuff now. But sucks when it's something like that, man, where it kind of depends. And this area is real competitive because of the area that we live in. Yeah, I feel you, dog. You know, we're in the same position as a lot of people, man. He wants to go in as an officer. Of course, he doesn't want to go in as he wants to go to college and stuff. You know, he wants to do the whole nine. And I hear what you're saying as well, Wesley Mitchell. I do. And we're poor white trash. And, you know, that's what I said, man. If he was saying, like, that he was trying to do something else, man, you know, I'd be supporting that as well. But I feel what you're saying, brother. And at the same time, I feel like, man, he's got a good shot if he acts right and does what he's supposed to do to be able to be set up, you know, to have a chance to have a career that I didn't have, or, you know. I dig it, Wesley. Yeah, I know that, dog. Yeah, I dig it, man. He wants to go and get, like, you know, medical stuff. And he doesn't want to have college bills and all that. And I dig it, man. Trust me, man. Sometimes, too, that's the only shot you got. You know what I mean? I'm definitely not going to tell him not to do that, bro. Like, I feel what you're saying because you lived it. You know what I mean? You know it. And I'm the same way when it comes to, like, I don't want him doing construction work, man. I don't want him falling into a trap of being a construction worker, man, because it's not a fucking look. It's always kept me in the same time, man. Uh, there's no loyalty in the construction trade. Nobody cares about nobody. You're just another fucking dude and you're a set of hands, bro. And you'll find another set of hands tomorrow. So if you don't want to do it or you don't care, like, or you don't do what I say I want you to do, or as fast as I want you to do it, then you're out of here, boy. Who cares? I'll find another one of you tomorrow. It don't matter how good you are at what you do. They don't care. You could be the smartest dude on the boat, dog. In the car, whatever. At the company, and they'll still get rid of you. You're just another number, man. And I understand that's the same way the government is, but at least you know that going in. If you do X, Y, and Z, they will do R, S, T, and U for you. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, that's a hard decision that everybody has to make, man, for sure. And I've given very limited options. A lot of it is my fault, man. If I would have gave him better options, I would have been a better human being, set him on a path, or been in a position to have my son, be like, oh man, yeah, this is my son. Oh, I think we smoked the rest of that this morning. Yeah. Oh yeah, buddy. I'm gonna have to go through one day and look in all the jars to make sure, because I think I lost a Bovada somewhere. I don't know where it's at, so. I'm pretty sure there's a Ridgeline cup somewhere that has something in it. I might have put it back by accident. Or maybe it don't. I don't know. And it's coming from somebody that's done it, so that also, like you saying that, look, there's a lot of weight behind what you're saying, man. Trust me, because I know that you're a veteran, so. And I also know that my dad was like super proud of his service in the Navy. So, yeah, that's a tough one, brother. Because I feel like it's a smart move to go into the government, man. I do. As crazy as that sounds, man, because I was never like that before, man. I was definitely antisocial and all that, dude. Anti-government, antisocial, all that. And it didn't really get me nowhere. And my son's showing Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said, man. I don't want him out there on the front line, but at the same time, man, I feel like he's setting himself up for his life up, pretty decent by joining the military, man. And if he goes to college and he shows that he's smart and he gets into a medical field type deal, you know, it's a little less likely that they're going to put him out where he's going to be expendable. They don't want to take all that learning and all that experience and all that skill and all that and just have it go get hit. You know what I mean? So if you make yourself more valuable, they'll look out for you. And the more training you get, I mean, that being said, they train the hell out of all the special forces, but they're in harm's way all the time. So I guess there's exceptions to everything, but the more money and training you get, the more likely they're going to be like, yeah, we need to keep y'all out of the way so we can utilize y'all for not getting uh out there doing stuff like that. And shoot, man, I can't even tell you, dude, like the Navy's like pretty much undefeated here lately. Oh yeah. Damn. That's what I told him. There's a lot of parallels between being locked up and being in the military for sure. Yeah, I know they do get into your life too. They do. Like, I know, like, if you miss a bill payment or something, you're hit, dog. Like, it ain't like, oh, well, you just missed your phone bill. Oh, well. Nah, it ain't like that, dude. Jamal, good to see you, brother. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for stopping in. And girlfriend, his girlfriend's brother and stuff's in the Navy too, and he was telling him like, oh man, everybody that goes to the academy all stuck up, by the book, pain in the butts. But I told him, don't worry about that, man. Don't listen to that, man. You know. And I take orders. That's it, man. You got to be able to let somebody order you around until you can get away from them. You know what I mean? Which that right there is hard to do, man. And I think there's different experiences for people too, man. You know what I mean? Nah, we're just messing with the TD twist tonight, but yes, tomorrow the strain review will have. Trust me, it's something that I've been looking for. Nah, I dig it. I don't think it would be for me either, bro. I don't think I could do the authoritarian over top of me. Whoa, bro. I have such a hard time with somebody telling me what to do, man. I know that's a terrible way to think. It's a terrible attitude to have. You should be able to work with people and let them explain things to you and, and all that. But at the same time, man, when I'm out doing something for somebody and they're like, oh, you ain't doing it fast enough, or if I'm doing it wrong, that's one thing. Hold me, just like the short I made today, hold me accountable if I'm doing something wrong. If I'm not doing it fast enough because you're looking for a bonus or you're looking to make more money, like, yeah, I'm not with it. You know what I mean? So that's where I'll start getting like, oh, for real? You know what I mean? So yeah, I wouldn't be very good at that either. And knowing the officer that's telling you what to do is like fucking around too or ain't worth a fuck, like that would have me like I'm that kind of person where like my brain starts going and then I'm like, yeah, nah. You know what I mean? But not everybody's like that, man. Some people can do that. Some people can get with it, do what they have to do to get through it, and play the game. You know what I mean? But that's what I told him too, man. If you can't like take an order and look at it and do it to the letter, and if you ain't really feeling somebody telling you what to do, then this is not going to be good for you, bro. But like I said too, like I would think like, man, going and shadowing somebody, like, wow, that dude ain't gonna want me to be there. It's gonna be weird hanging out with somebody I don't know all night and all day long. Um, I'm gonna be in a place I've never been before. All those things sound terrible to me. You know what I mean? All those things sound terrible to me. But my son's like, let me go up there, see what the school's about, see if I like it. I'm gonna go hang out with this dude I never met before. I'm gonna talk to him, get his perspective on life and where he's been, and actually experience life a little bit, you know? And I'm like, damn, that's cool, dude. That's cool that you can do that, and I can't. You know what I mean? And that's what it is, man. He's getting an opportunity to hang out with people that want to do the same thing as him. You know what I mean? And explaining to him how they did it helps him tremendously, being that, you know, he's coming in with you know, just on the merits that he has from going to school and what he's done. He's got no help from somebody that's been in the Navy, that's their whole family's been in the Navy. Like when they put the names on there, it's all going to be people that they're like, oh man, I know all these people. Or when they look it up, they're like, oh, all these people are solid in the military. You know what I mean? There's no like millionaire, billionaire people putting their names on his resume. And, you know, hell, if they look into it and see my name on there, they're probably like, we might want to check this kid again. You know what I mean? So I've helped him zero. Yeah. But like I said, it's not impossible, man. I'm gonna talk to my uncle that I don't ever talk to, and I'm just gonna ask him for uh if he knows anything that he can do. He's been out of the military forever though, so I doubt it very seriously, but man, this Tahiti twist is really nice, boys. It's my favorite. Out of everything ever, it's my favorite, I think. Actually, I know. Actually, I know. Yeah, they did, man. He said dude was real chill. I guess dude didn't get accepted, so he went to college. Dude's like a super smart guy though, like that he was hanging out with. So he went to a college for a while, I think for like a year, and then he reapplied. The kid said that it was cool being at, I can't remember if it was Clemson or, that's what I want to say. So I might be remembering wrong, but dude was like from a super. Nah, bro, I didn't take that personally, man. He was like a super smart mechanical engineer type guy. And I think he said he was going to Clemson or whatever. It's a big ass school, right? And he went there for like a year and then he reapplied and they accepted him, you know, I guess off the merits of what he was doing at the other school, you know. But actions, not distractions. Thanks for stopping in. But yeah, man. He said dude was cool, had a good time. He was excited. He really wants to go there. He's like, man, I really want to go there. So, and I told him, it's not impossible, man. Do the things you've been talking about doing and get your resume together. And you know what I mean? I wish I could help him more. I wish I would have did something. Just like when I was his age, I used to be like, man, I wish my dad would have did something instead of going out here and around running the roads and acting stupid. Now he's got nothing for me, you know what I mean? He got no way to help me out. I see everybody else's sons and stuff helped out, and you know what I mean, out on the jobs and stuff. And I'm like, damn, man, I wish I was driving a Hummer around not doing shit. And then I came to son-in-law and got treated like shit. Crazy, ain't it? There you go. Sophie, you doing good? Oh, man. And then got a new father-in-law now. I work for him, too. At least he's cool, The first one, I figured, man, shit. They was making big money, dude. They had a big company, all kinds of stuff, dude. Wouldn't look out, though. Never did look out for the kids. Yep, Sophie dog out there. I think we're doing pretty good here. I don't want to overwater them. I spritz them every once in a while with the spray bottle, but yeah, we're coming together though. They look like they're coming together. Look at this one here. We didn't have the microphone. Oh, dang! Sorry, guys. I gotta figure out a better place for the giraffe. I done knocked it over like 4 times now. So, kind of hard to see this one. Pulled one thing. Here we go. That one's like the one that's coming along the farthest. That's a blue tomato. No, that's a fried green tomato. That's a fried green tomato. Fuck, man. What is going on here, man? Trying to charge the phone at the same time. Yeah, no doubt. Boop. Yeah, I left it in the video on I'll now be banging y'all's head and everything, dropping on the ground. The other day I was doing a set and the phone goes, and I left that in the video because I thought it was cool. But what do I know? Man, my finger is bumping, boys. I'm gonna be on in the morning doing the strain review, boys. And I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. I got something in my hand here. Oh. Check in tomorrow, boys. Check in tomorrow. We're going to do a review. First thing in the morning. There'll be a thumbnail up. Don't worry about nothing. We're going to do that, boys. We're going to do that. The Snoop Dogg, yeah. The Snoop Dogg definitely is. They got like a nice thing on the bottom of them. They have like a little Bovada patch that they have stuck in the bottom of the in the little jars. Isn't that cool, man? Yeah, boy. Yeah, man, I had to check it out, dude. I had to check it out. And once I seen that they had that, I was like, oh, I gotta get it, bro. I have to get it. I've been watching the show. I'm so like behind wanting to see it. Like, I knew that it was going across everywhere. Look, man, let's talk about it tomorrow. Anyway, What else been going on, man? What else been going on? I have to bust up something else, man. That one, I mean, look, that Tahiti twist is delicious. It's my favorite. And at the same time, that was just like 2 little fingers. So we're going to probably have to do something else. I do think we're missing something, man, from somewhere. Maybe not, boys. Maybe not. No, I guess not. Must have smoked it. Dang, we're gonna burn up everything we got, boys. This is done too, I think. Finally. Oh yeah. The cinnamon milk was good, dude. I really like that cinnamon milk. I did. It's tasty. We got it up here now on the wall over here. See it right here? Cinnamon milk. Let's not do what we did just a second ago. There's the top. There's the top going down. We even got some Khalifa. We even got that Khalifa packed out too. Let y'all know. That's the best. Gary Payton was really good. That Hollywood's good. Blue Suede, one of my favorites. But still, these right here were a lot nicer, dude. Boy, did I probably shouldn't have got the smalls. But I just got air fried. Oh man, I ate manwich. I got some sloppy joes. I hope you like it extra sloppy. Oh yeah, boys, we're dwindling down now. I didn't get nothing this week that besides I got this, stuff here. But not exclusive, nah. They got I think Flower Foundry and some other ones that I saw. District. I seen some other ones. Savvy. I seen some other ones though. Up that y'all have up that way on the websites and stuff. I did. Easy, boys, easy. Don't get too crazy on the live, man. We gotta make it through the weekend and then we can slow down. Grab the wall. Shit. Wiggle like you're trying to make your head fall. Oh, Zach Cake. Zach Cake's been one of my favorite too, and it was like 18% or something like that, activating factor. Oh yeah, yep. Holy gelato. Oh man. I love gelato, dude. You already know. You already know. Gelato in the air. Naked girls walking around in their underwear. Oh, boys. Yeah, man, Adam Sandler was the best, dude. I used to love them CDs. Or tapes, really. It was tapes, I guess. Want to touch the hiney? I can't even remember all the things that was on the tapes and stuff, man. That stuff was hilarious, though. He had the Hanukkah song and all that he did, but there was a bunch of other stuff, dude. Awesome, awesome comedy. Oh yeah, yeah. I do like taking their advice sometimes, but then again though, I've not liked some of the stuff that we've taken advice, like the baby turtle, Khalifa Kush. I didn't like that, dude. And I've had people try to recommend that triple scoop, and I'm like, I really didn't like that, bro. Like, I don't like that head buzz, man. It gets me like anxiety even worse than it was. I don't know what's going on with our X-Acto knife here. Something is wrong. It's not gripping that bad boy no more. There we go. Anything was falling out. This thing keeps getting Yeah, we had that black cherry gelatos right there, Bubba. The cookies brand one. That was fire, bro. The black cherry gelato. Oh my goodness, dude. That stuff was fire, bro. Talk about strong medicine. Sheesh, boys. I've had lemon cherry and all that before, but the backpack boy stuff and all that. But that stuff right there was ridiculous, dude. Stupid. And I thought it was just because I was tired, but I don't think so. I think it's just really strong medicine. I do. Cookies brand. So you know it's legit. You know what I'm saying? You already know it's legit. And it's, grown by one of the better growers. So, and it was brand new, dude. It was like, I got it a week ago or so, and it was packaged like 2-4, dude. Packaged on 2-4, dude. What happened here? Hold on a second. Yeah, Adam Sandler, man. Yeah. Man, I'm not like super I can't remember all of them, man. I had the tape though. I had the one tape. And I know I listened to it a bunch of times before I gave it back to the dude, but I'd have, you know what I mean? It's just slipping my mind right now. Let's see what Sophie's doing out here. She's moving around. Whoa. Yeah, East Coast Cookies. Boys, the Reinhardts. Good to see you, bro. I hope you had a good day training, man. You coming in? Come on in then. Come on in, Sophie, dog. Sophie, what are you doing? You trying to trip me up? You trying to trip me up? What are you doing? You better not be digging. Were you digging? You better not be digging. Huh? I know it. I'm doing something right now. I'm trying to entertain the peoples. I know you're the star of the show, but uh I'm trying to entertain right now, Sofer. Oh, Sofer Lofa. Trying to entertain the peoples. Your fans. Yeah. It is the Sophie Show. Starring Rocky Strong. Co-starring. Oh, Sofa. Yeah. It's my best buddy right here. Oh, I know. I know it. She's probably going back out. Awesome, dude. That's how you know you had a good day. That's how you know you had a good day when let's see what we got here. We don't have very much battery. That's why we were charging it. Townsend, Maryland. I heard that. Like I said, boys, we got something tomorrow that's going to be special, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. I wish I would have been able to grab the other packaging, but it's okay. I think I made one mistake, and I'll talk about it tomorrow. But that's alright. I'm not mad about it or nothing. Yeah, I'm not upset about it or nothing. I was just like, oh man, that's why. The bud tender could have been a little better too, you know, but just saying. Oh! I really like the cookies, but you know, even some of the other ones are really good though. Zach's cake, definitely, bro, definitely. A lot of driving in the last 2 days we have, man. A ton of driving in the last 2 days. We should have got paid by the mile. We should have got paid by the mile. Shoot, boys. Yeah, we had that for a while here. We have. You know what I mean? We've had that for about, that was 2 weeks ago we got that. Um, then we got the cereal a la mode, which was also good, but no. That was from a local place, man. Just like all this stuff's all local, man. You know that. I don't I got my prescription and I just use my prescription. Cereal a la mode up here, boys. We got some of that left. A lot of it actually. So not yeah, exactly. Me too. They look out for me. So you already know, dog. We slipping and sliding out here, man. You know, we can't drive right down the highway sometimes. Sometimes we gotta into the blue. Ain't a whole lot going on, brother. Uh, we ain't going straight down the highway. Sometimes we gotta take a back road. You know, sometimes a lot of this stuff, man, we can't just run straight down the highway, man. 100 mile an hour. We gotta take some back roads, take our time. You know, put on along. You dig? Just like growing tomatoes. It's a slow, arduous process, but it's worth it. You dig what I'm saying? We also have to be very careful. We have to be very careful. That looks like a dead shot or something, ain't it? I can't tell. Nah, that's a nun. Never mind. Never mind. Kind of strange when it's like a little bitty avatar. It's kind of hard to see it, but it's like a cloud. Anybody could see it for a second. You might think it's anything. You know what I mean? Oh man, my finger is bumping. Oh my goodness, that thing is ringing. I wish it would stop hurting, dude. I might end up having to go to the hospital or to the doctor. I mean, if this thing don't stop hurting, dude. I was keeping it. I'm trying to keep it straight. To smoking none. I dig it. Yeah. I don't know what it looked like, cause like the black and the white, it made it look like it was like a dead shot or something. You know what I mean? Anyway. No worries, no worries. It didn't really though. I had to look at it close. That's why I was like, what is it? No, it's not two sides. It's a face on one side and the nun's hood on the other side. That's going to be a problem when we go to grip the barbell, though. Yep. Strong family up in here. I dig it, man. I dig it. Yep. Strong family up in here, man. Thanks for stopping in. Got a lot of fun people that stop through on the regular. We're just having a little nightcap before we turn in for the night. We just hang out, talk about current events or anything else I can think of for about 40 minutes or so, which we're about right there now. We're pretty close to the end of the episode here, boys. And like I said, Glamis and Wesley Mitchell, the stickers are on the way. Don't worry about nothing. I got to count and see. I got probably like, I don't know, 15 or 20 of them left, I'd say. I'm not sure exactly. I have to go in there and count them. But y'all know the deal. You know what it is. You know what it is. So, oh man, tomorrow we're gonna end machine week with curls. So be on the lookout. I'm gonna find some way to do curls to rip my arms clean off. I was like checking my forearms getting ripped too, boys. I don't even really say shit like that. I don't even really say stuff like that. That's why I keep thinking we should be arm wrestling somewhere. You know what I mean? We should be. Competitively, I think. Competitively. You dig? Who knows? I could be the next worst arm wrestler you ever saw. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? I could lose legendarily. You know what I mean? You never know. Oh man. Hell yeah, man. You got to get up over the top. You got to pull. Look, first of all, I'm going to fill y'all in since it's just us in here, man. Don't tell nobody, man, because it's giving away trade secrets here. But you get in there, right? You want to get high up on his thumb. You want to get up over top that thumb as high as you can get, man. You want to be almost not even, you want to be like, yes, man. You know what I mean? You want to have that joint all the way up on him. You want to be like that. Have your thumb in there, but be like all the way up on top of that jewel. Just like in over the top, right? And then you want to twist your wrist just a little bit, and you want to pull him in close to you, right? You want to pull his arm away from his body to you, right? Just a scotch, right, before we start. And then when he tries to pull away, we're going to put the strap on. No diddy. Once we get the strap in there, he can't go nowhere. So now you want to yank him in close. You want to pull that shoulder down. Dig what I'm saying? You want to pull it down in close like this. You want to yank him over to you. And then, bang, done, son. You dig? That's how you do it right there. That's how you do it. Give him that old Devin Lariat. Dig? But you got to pull him in close. You got to get him away from his body. You know what I'm saying? But if you can see that he's going to have enough strength to pull you out away from your body, then you got to drop down. You got to try to, get as much leverage as you can with your elbow still on the pad. I've done some investigating, boys. I've done some investigating. There's got to be dudes out here arm wrestling. I'm telling you, they got to be. There's no way there's not. There's a community somewhere around here, guaranteed. I don't want to go somewhere and just have somebody try to hurt me neither, though. I got to go to work and stuff. He said, I can't do more than 3 pull-ups. I can't either. Shit, I can't either, bro. 3 good ones? Shit, that's strong right there. Like 3 pull-ups is real strong, dude. Yeah, you got to stretch him out once if he can pull your arm away from you, man, you got to stretch him out. Oh, yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah, for sure, dude. because he's going to try and fight every bit of what I just said. I'm going to try and do. The other guy's trying to not let me do all that, right? He's going to try and pull his thumb out and get back up on top of my thumb, and then at the same time, while I'm pulling him close to try to get him in close like that, he's going to be trying to yank my arm out. Now, this is going to work perfectly for anyone that doesn't know how to arm wrestle. That's for sure. 100%. See, now once you got him in close, you got all the leverage. You don't even move. You don't move none of this. You got all this locked in solid, right? You move your shoulder. You move your shoulder. You see what I'm saying to you? You keep your elbow on the pad, and you move the shoulder. You don't even move your arm. I heard that, man. I heard that. Yeah, I always thought my daughter was going to. There was like one time my daughter smacked my son in the face with a shoe when she was like 3 years old. And I seen it in her face. She was like, she thought about it, and then she got that look in her face, and then she was like, "Pluck!" Hit him. He was laying down. He had been messing with her, picking on her. And he was laying there, and she took a shoe that had like a wooden, it was like a dang wooden clog or something. And it was like, it was like, it's funny, man. Sorry I keep saying man. I know I figure you're female. I don't know. You might not be. You might want to be, you might be a dude want to smash females. I don't know. But I doubt it. I doubt it, so. I know it. She's really nice though. She ain't like that. She ain't real mean, but not that I've seen anyway. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I figured. I was just joking around. Hell yeah, man. 8 pull-ups is strong, man. That's a lot. My son was kind of bummed. He did like a physical fitness test thing, and he got 7 pull-ups. So he did a pretty good time in a mile and all that, but he needs to work on his pull-up game for sure. I try to tell him, man, it ain't as easy as you think they are to rip like 10, 15 pull-ups out of nowhere. I really have been worked on them. I've been working on them, and like the last 2 days, I've been struggling, man, big time. Sometimes I go in the gym, man, and I can rip like good 3, 4, 5 of them, man. Nice, perfect, slow, long stretches, and then like today, man, I can't. Like today, I get in there, man, and I'm like pulling up, getting one, and then I'm like trying to like and just hold myself up there and get 3 like that. Oh, CB's in here, man. My bad, brother. CB shenanigans. We ain't seen him in a minute, dog. He said, "Would you do a hot dog eating contest?" Hell no. Hell yeah, man. I can't mess with Popeyes, man. Right, yeah. He's cool with running because he played football, so he ran a bunch, He ain't got no problem running. But he needs to work up on pull-ups, which that's why I try to tell him too, like, I don't know, man. Dips and all that should help, but it ain't been helping me, so. But he's in better shape than I am, and he's a lot more slender than I am. One more, boys, and then I'm gonna get out of here. And ladies. Every once in a while we have more ladies in here, to be honest with you. Sometimes Anna will be in here, or Jim P was there this morning. Jim P stopped by this morning. That was pretty cool. Katie Frizzle, she was here earlier. Who else stops by? I'm racking my brain. Storm. She's a fetus, but we try to act like we don't know. And then, but she just like watching the show. She don't cause no problems or nothing though. But the show's definitely not for fetuses. For sure, it's not. CB, I know that's exactly what Will was saying today, man. Yeah, I hadn't seen Jen in forever, so it was really cool to see her this morning. It was awesome, dude, for real. Um, Glamis, she shows up every once in a while. Shoot, I'm trying to think of everybody. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm terrible with names. I should have never even started down this road. Yeah, that's cool. Mrs. Corrupted used to stop by. Corrupt's old lady. Dang, I can't think of nobody else right off the top of my mind, but we only have like a real small feminine or female viewership. It's all dudes. It's all dudes over here. But it's all like male skewing content though. I'll be working on the truck, talking about working out, be putting workout videos up. That's pretty much it, you know. So cutting grass, frying turkeys, stuff like that, you know. Nice. Billy said we're recruiting, no problem. Right? Sub up, we're here all the time. For sure we are. Except when it's buffering and I don't know it. Then I'm not here and you guys aren't. But awesome, man. Hooping paperwork. Yeah, you know, normal stuff. Oh yeah. $5,000 training sessions, you know, $50,000 a year if you want to like, you know, keep training sessions. Don't forget that, brother. And you know, I'll make meal plans for you, call you, tell you you're a piece of trash, and you should be ashamed of yourself and to get up and all that stuff. I'll do all of that for you. 50 grand a year, 5,000 a piece, or 50 grand a year, whichever you prefer. You dig? Just let me know. No problems. Hey, slots are filling up though. I can't do it for everybody. Slots are filling up. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. That's what these dudes be doing, dog. That's what these dudes be doing, bro. For real. It's crazy. Yeah, man. The tomatoes are coming up nice, CB. We got an early start on them. I may have stunted them a little bit. Starting them a little bit early, but I think we'll be all right. I think they'll be fine, man. Yeah, you gotta be careful because being that it's May, the days are still too short. Even if it's warm outside, the days are still too short. So you need to put some lights on them, even if they are tomato plants. Supper dog, you're here. Good girl, Sofa. Good girl, Sofa. You about ready to go inside? I know, me too. We gotta end the episode at some point, boys. It just went dark for some reason. We're not charging. Oh yeah, we're not charging. Now we're charging. Let's get out of here before this thing cuts off again on us, man. Yeah, for a small 50,000 a year, look, man, I will come tickle your feet out of the bed. I know it sounds weird, but look, with a chainsaw, it's gonna be funny. Be running you out the bed. casting up the damn weed eater. Ring, 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 ring. Hitting the bottom of your foot with the weed eater. Oh man. Anyway, man. Me too. Me too. No, not the other part, but yeah, it's my first time ever growing anything. Well, outside, and this is only like the second time I've ever really tried to grow tomatoes anyway. I had them at my house, but it wasn't really like a serious thing. Like I had them in these cups that were too small for sure. And there were clones of clones of clones. I thought it was that, but I think it's more because I just didn't have enough. Like, you need 5-gallon buckets and stuff. You can't just put them in little bitty containers and expect them to do much. But I only did it one other time back in the day. And I was like, oh yeah, no, I gotta get rid of all this, man. That was a long time ago. So, back in the 90s, I think. Yeah, back in the 90s. But now we're good to go. We got a prescription, and Virginia loves it if you just do your own thing and you don't go looking. You know what I mean? I don't know what that means, brother. Yeah. I just want the scare factor. I'm not gonna hurt nobody, you know what I mean? I just want the scare factor to get you running around the bedroom, you know, getting up, getting out the house. I'm gonna chase you down the steps with the chainsaw. I'm gonna run you down the road with the weed eater right behind you on your heels with it. Oh man. You'll be out there in your PJs running down the side of the road, trying not to get hit in the back of the ankles with the weed eater. That's what you call motivation, boys. See, I'm gonna think outside the box. Who's gonna do stuff like that for you? They're gonna come over and tell you to do sit-ups. You know, they're gonna tell you to do some push-ups. You know what I mean? I'm gonna actually motivate you. Oh man. I put some root grow stuff on them, but I'm scared to put anything on them just yet because they're just babies, you know. They got to do their own thing. I got some great soil, so the soil should do, you know, the better part of it. Oh, and I got one of these too. Yeah, this stuff is pretty good too, though. Like you said. This is what I got. Ocean Forest. It's supposed to be good for tomatoes. It's supposed to be super good for tomatoes. The most potent of tomatoes. The frog one? Yeah. See, that's what I was thinking, because a couple dollars more for the frog one than that one. So I was thinking, like, maybe that one's better, but dude recommended that one. So I was like, well, you know, if they recommend that one. It does, don't it? I like fish too, man. I used to have a bunch of cichlids. I had a big tank, man. Uh, Even when I was strung out, man, I had a big tank, bro. Like, it was a quarter tank. I think it was a 40-gallon tank. And I had a bunch of cichlids in there, man. And I know, like, you can only have, like, the same kind. Like, you can either have African cichlids or you can have South American cichlids. But you can't have Africans and in the same tank, right? So I think I had South American ones. I had a blue electric one, and he ate everything that was in the tank, man. Sharks, catfish. The only thing he couldn't mess with was the pleco. That thing would, and the convict. The convict, he couldn't mess with him neither. And then my son, one time, we had to take him all out the tank, and he got caught up in the It's crappy too. You go out and buy like $40, $50 worth of fish, and then you come home and you done ate them all, dude. Like, what? I got your fish food right here, Bubba. God. Yeah. And there'd be like no trace on them. They'd be gone. He'd take them up in the castle and eat them. But yeah, we took the castle out to clean it, and I was like, make sure that he's not in there. And I'm like messing around. I got all the fish in there, man. I'm like, nah, he's not out here, man. Where is he at? And he ended up being inside the castle, and my son didn't see it. And yeah, he didn't make it. I was like, damn, man, what the hell? I told you to look, man. But he was also very aggressive. So, oh yeah, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, they are, man. That's why I like them. They're like aggressive, you know. But usually, if you put other aggressive fish, then they won't, you know, be able to get each other. But I had these silver catfish, and they never stop moving. They just zip around the tank all the time, and he got those, man. So they were like supposed to be kind of like ungettable, you know what I mean? But yeah, definitely good luck with that, man. I'm doing the same thing. Uh, into the blue. Good luck with that for sure. Cause I'm just starting out myself trying to figure it out, you know. That's why I was thinking about getting a frog one, but instead I got this one because the guy recommended it, you know. Yeah. When we put the seeds in, we was all like, yeah, please come up. And all of them came up except for one. And only one of them looked weird. This one right here looks weird. One of the blue tomaters. One of the blue tomaters. One of them. What? What's up with him, dog? All right, yeah, no problem. Definitely tap back in though. It's awesome. It's good to see new people always, for sure. And I appreciate everybody supporting the channel. Look, I'm about to get up out of here though, y'all. I think we've talked about everything we can talk about tonight. Check in tomorrow for the strain review. And God willing and the creek don't rise, we'll be here first thing in the morning with the strain review. You won't want to miss it. Or catch it on replay for sure. It's going to be a good one. I'm not going to play around. We are going to check this one out. I'm going to look and get all the information and write it down. And it's going to be a great show, I think. Jamal, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you, brother. He's joking around all the time. I don't even know half the stuff you're talking about, bro. But I appreciate you stopping in, man, and chatting. It helps me, brother. And CB, ain't seen you in a long time. Billy Westerner, always. Into the Blues. Is that right, Sophie? Is that right? She was adding in her 2 cents, boys. Who else we see tonight? I'm scrolling back through. Wesley Mitchell, awesome. Glad I got that stuff out to you, man. Katie Frizzle, actions not distractions. Shoot. Countless others that ain't here. Tommy Thunder, always chatting, always commenting. Not here tonight, but he's probably doing something, boys. Corrupt, I hope you're doing well, brother. Kill 'em all with karma. I've been seeing he's been playing the games, dog. So that's awesome to see he's back on his lives and everything. And absolutely, man. Everybody, appreciate y'all stopping by tonight. Tell your loved ones you love them. They be forgetting, y'all. They be forgetting. Man, be good to yourself, man. Come on, man. Don't be so hard on yourself like I am all the time. Bicycle.